Why, hello everyone, CraftyMama here. Hope you are doing okay today. We're going to do something a little different that I have not yet done on my channel. We're going to do it yourself texture paste. Now you can make this in white or colors, but we're going to make white today. And I know there's tons of recipes for this on the internet, but since I never did it yet on my channel, that's what we're going to do today. So let me tell you the supplies that you will need, and they're all around the house. What you need is baby powder, white glue like school glue, etc., white paint, water, a 1/4 cup measuring cup, 1 tablespoon measuring spoon, a container to store it in, a spoon to stir with, and a stencil or two to try it on. Here, as you can see, I've got all my supplies ready to go. So let's jump right in and make some texture paste. So here's my recycled jar. I like to save plastic containers and things like that in glass containers. And I'm going to put 1/4 cup of the baby powder in here. And you might want to choose a jar with a wide opening like mine is, so you can pour it right in. And then it's 1 tablespoon of school glue, white glue, tacky glue. I don't think it really matters. And next it's 1 tablespoon of white paint. I have white, cheap white acrylic paint. And next up, you want to add a little water. And no, my water's not green. This is an old-fashioned little Coke glass. It's got a green tint in case you were looking, going, what's wrong with our water? Now, I'm trying to stir it up, and I want to try to get a consistency of cake batter or thicker. I might have added a little too much water here, even though I didn't add hardly any water yet. But we'll see. And I did end up adding more of the baby powder just to thicken it up because it was a little soupy, even though I didn't add a lot of water. Now I'm going to use this cheap, inexpensive stencil I got from the Dollar Tree. And it's a lot thinner than a regular stencil. And I'm going to put my stuff on top of it, and we're going to see what happens here. So I'm adding it on top here, trying to put it on thick, as thick as I can, or you know, just trying to see how it's going to work out. This may be just the first texture paste I try on my channel using this baby powder, glue, paint, water mixture that we're trying here today. I'm using my little spatula tool. Also, I got at the Dollar Tree. I think it came in a set. You got a few different sizes for $1. Not a bad deal. And I'm just spreading it around. I want to see what happens. Now, for video purposes, you probably should let this set up, but I'm impatient and I'm just having fun. I like spreading this. I like the consistency in a way, but I don't know how it's going to work out on this stencil, like I said, because it's so lightweight. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot. So what do you think is going to happen here? Let me just take it up. I probably should wait, but I'm just having fun. Oh, well, let me turn it around so you can see. Now, I kind of smeared the Love and Happiness one, but the Do What You Love, Love What You Do one is neat, and you really got some volume there. I can really see it's sticking up like 3D-ish. I kind of really like that. So let me try another one. I'm going to try this Daydream one. I'm just going to spread around there. As you can see, I glopped it all over the other part of the stencil. Got to spread it. And again, like I said, you should probably let it set up, but I'm just playing around, having fun here. And of course, I'm going to pick it right up and just see what happens when you try to do it quick and it's not a thick texture paste, or as thick as it could be or should be maybe. And oh, wow, epic fail. Look at that. So just going through some of the ones that I made, the epic fail one, couple more I did. Again, maybe if I let them set longer, but I don't think so. I don't think this was the exact texture. And even though I added more of the baby powder, it didn't get the thick consistency like you would want with a texture paste. So I'm not sure I quite like this version. I did get like the 3D effect and look. And these came out all right. Well, especially the Do What You Love, Love What You Do one. And the texture, I really like the texture of it. It's pretty cool. So then I decided that I would try it on some reverse die cuts. Those are the die cuts I cut out and what was left after I used the die cut. That's a reverse die cut, the shape that's left. And as you can see, I'm not very you know, my technique is not great here. But these little spreaders that you also get from the Dollar Tree aren't as like thick as maybe better quality ones. They're pretty thin and they kind of move a lot. But, you know, hey, they do the trick. And for a buck, you get a few of them, like I said. And this time I'm trying to spread it thinner. And I'm taking some off and trying to spread it pretty thin. I'm wondering if because these aren't as intricate as the word ones and all that, maybe they'll come out better. But I have to remember that there's glue in this, and I'm using cardstock. That's what my reverse die cuts are made of. So I can't leave it on there long. It'll probably glue to itself, you know, glue to the other side of the paper. And hey, oh, hey, take a look at this. I just have to touch it. I can't help it, like a kid. But yeah, those came out a lot better. And, you know, again, looking 3D, this was a leaf and some dots, and that came out pretty neat too. I definitely want to experiment and try different texture paste recipes and see what I like best, what I think works best as a texture paste. Once I let this dry for a little bit of time, it didn't take too long. I think these actually came out really nice, had a nice 3D depth to them and be great for mixed media projects. Well, that's all I have for you today. Crafty Mama wishes you love and happiness. Remember, do what you love and love what you do. Bye-bye for now.